The endgame is rapidly approaching, and with it, our preparations for full-fledged crisis mode. And by crisis mode, I mean us. We are the crisis, or we soon will be. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Toxoids in our Heralds of the Dark Nova series. So this is the enigmatic cache, by the way, hanging out around the ancient homeworld of the Grunur, for some reason, which now is the Ullyxr colony of Grunstein. And we have a little bit of work that we need to do here in order to get it ready. So I'm going to go ahead and sell off some of my excess minerals here and just buy, or I did it again, alloys. Those are alloys, Hadrian. Those are minerals. Alloys, minerals, alloys, minerals, alloys, minerals. Good God, the number of times in this series that I have called alloys minerals, but I have not called minerals alloys, is insulting to me. I'm insulting myself. It's frustrating. Anyway, now that I've got that off my chest, let's go ahead and use the minerals, which we just bought, to build a sensorium suite, spawning pools, probably some alloy foundries, and then finally I would like to build, because we're going to need this in a moment, let's build a stronghold. We've just queued up a number of strongholds because our naval capacity is about to drop with the resolution that is currently being voted on. Oh, we are actually down from... We're not the most influential... Man, the frickin' Sildaron Authority. They have a superior fleet power to us. How's that exactly? Alright, I look forward to annihilating you. How is that exactly? I don't even know. Okay. So it seems we do have some additional opportunities here now. Let's see what we can build. I'll keep it going. Alloy foundries. Oh, we didn't actually queue anything up here. So, spawning pools, stronghold, sensorium suite, synaptic nodes. Spawning pools, stronghold, sensorium suite, synaptic nodes. Unfortunately, we don't quite have enough. Hang on, let's sell some. And now we're fine. Where are the synaptic nodes? I guess we can do a Betharian power plant here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Spawning pools. Which tab are they under? Ah, I see. And a stronghold. Perfect. Now Dogstain has one more slot. So we'll do synaptic nodes here. Because we have not built those just yet. And now it's just a matter of keeping an eye on all of those new colonies to make sure that we can build as much as we can on them. Another thing that we need to do is we have a bunch of stations that are not really upgraded to their maximum capacity. So Stimsys, for example, I would like you to... You're definitely a defensive station. So the target uplink computer is probably the best idea. That modifies ship weapons range, which applies to stations. And let's do a defense grid supercomputer in Meneth. Same in Enist. And then these just need to be upgraded, and we will do a defense grid supercomputer in Targon. Now here, we're going to build a few more defensive buildings. This is the Jana station. So defense grid supercomputer would be good, but also a transit hub. So these are stations which have been sitting mostly unattended for most of the game. And it's just a matter of getting them fully up to their capacity with what they're capable of doing as defense stations. Because we can finally do so. Very good. So pretty stock, like, setup on all of these. And how are we doing on the 374 days remaining on the Mega Shipyard framework? Nice. We've unlocked our final Ascension perk, and we've unlocked Unity Ambitions. So let me go ahead and research this tile blocker, because that's the last one. And because we've unlocked that, we can definitely start becoming the Crisis now. Because all I need to do is become the Crisis. Yeah. We can go ahead and select this. Because we're very close to being able to... I think I want to go ahead and do this. There we go. So we've selected Become the Crisis. Let's take a moment. Let's take a beat. We have a new tab. Again, I glanced at this just barely, but we now have access to a resource which is called Menace. So we have to complete Menace objectives to gain more Menace. We have to do things in order to gain Menace. So now that we are the Crisis, we have to basically decide that we want to kill everything. Menace objectives and summary. Crisis Empire. Those in the Galactic community who would chart the long arc of history into the future have long theorized of a coming crisis. An existential threat to all sapient life which would require unprecedented unity of purpose and sacrifice to overcome, if it can indeed be overcome at all. Popular predictions as to the nature of this crisis were as fanciful as the invasion of an extragalactic glutton, or the galaxy's machine intelligence rising up in petty rebellion, or a war of succession, spilling over from another plane of existence, but it is now clear that it was always going to be you. This is so perfect. Oh my god. Pursuing Menace objectives as the Crisis generates Menace, unlocking the destructive potential of your empire in your quest to complete the Etherophasic. I love that. Etherophasic engine megastructure and remake the galaxy in your own image. Holy crap. Alright, so Crisis level 1. Okay, so we've unlocked Crisis level 1. The universe shall tremble. We have ever outgrown our limits. A body begets a world, begets a system. Our growth must never stop and never falter, not in the face of adversity nor doubt. We will grow to become more. It is our destiny. So we have 1 Crisis level potential. Issue special project, something beyond reality. We can now use the Existential Expulsion Casus Belli against the Jessenac Star Pact, Bellamicos Star Imperium, all these. We can just say, we can now use the Imposed Inclusion Casus Belli. And so we have, we can accumulate Menace by completing Menace objectives. Undertaker. Purge is unlocked as a policy option. Pot purge speed plus 500%. 5 times faster. 5 times faster. That's insane. Or technically, hang on. That's... Let me think. That's actually 6 times faster, because it's a 500% increase. Because a 100% increase would be twice as fast. Good lord. Subjugation acceptance plus 25. There is always another option. It is death. Well, you know what this means. Hang on. Hey, Kelazon, Enlightened Kingdom. Listen about your agreement. We're gonna integrate you now, and there's not much you can say about it. So this will be interesting. So we're just gonna tell the Kelazon Enlightened Kingdom that we're integrating them. It's going to change their monthly loyalty to us considerably. And if they don't like it, then they're just going to have to deal. So one thing I could do, technically, hang on. I could provide them with some basic resources. In order to offset the drop in their loyalty. God, look at this. I could just give them that many per month. Just to offset the drop in their loyalty, to make them more likely. We could say that they're not obligated to join us in any of their wars. Now look at that. Look at that. Now they won't even oppose us. And then once we integrate them, we can just purge them. And we'll purge them 6 times as fast. Oh, let the evil begin. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh my God, this series is about to become so much fun. All right, what can you offer us? You're gonna give us a caravan destroyer. Not interested. Move along. We have more important things to do. All right, so they've accepted it. They've accepted it. So we're going to integrate subject. Okay, so there's 140 months. It's going to take... Wow. Wow. All right. They're not going to drop in loyalty during that time because we're helping them. This is so funny. They're going to really regret that. And I wonder if that will count as empire destruction. Now, another thing that we can do is we can begin... Let's take a look at our immediate neighbors. So, the Arimathian Council is not a part of any federations. We could utterly annihilate them right now, especially if I waited till I built the Juggernaut. They are the overlord of the Democratic Tharboritan Mandate. They have a migration treaty, but they are not a member of any federations. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. And there's the Arimathian regime here, which has Federation Association status. All right, are your borders open to me? No, their borders are closed, so we might need to find... It's kind of annoying that our route into that particular empire is blocked by a random Federation-associated regime, but I could always just annihilate them. Hang on. If I declared war on you... Yeah, I'd go to war with everyone on account of that. Well, that is, like, incredibly annoying. Okay, well, what about the Melamacosin? They're part of the Federation, right? Yeah, they're part of this massive Federation. So, Now, the Sildaron Authority control some territory here. Oh, because they're attacking. That's interesting. So the Sildaron Authority that have a superior fleet power to us are attacking these guys. However, we could move in through their territory. Hang on, let's take a close look. Yeah, the Kelazon Republic is... They have association status with this. So, yeah. That's the one downside of all of this. We would go to war with everyone right away. So I can't go too crazy yet. I want to stealthily incorporate these guys. And then there's the Administration of Gliderum, which is part of the Alliance of Star Nations as well. They're a prospectorium of the Bellamacos and Star Imperium. So there's a lot of, like, interfederated races in this playthrough. That's going to complicate things a little bit, because going to war with one means going to war with all. This is the most annoying one, because the one... I mean, we could definitely conquer the Arimathians, but because the Arimathian regime has association status with everyone else, it's like, I can't do anything about that. So I'm kind of hoping that we can just annihilate them in some other way. Hang on, maybe there is a way that we can do it. Don't I already have... I think I already have... let's take a look at this. sleeper cells are prepared here, right? No, I don't think they're prepared because otherwise... Yeah, let's just launch it. See if we can get sleeper cells going in that spy network. Alright, so there's some additional stuff that we need to do here. Let's go ahead and build a generator district. Alright, I need to be careful with my upgrades of some of the core buildings. But I also need to go pretty crazy uploading as much as I can as fast as I can. Or upgrading as much as I can as fast as I can. Also uploading because we need to get ahead in this series, which is what I'm already doing.
Construction complete.
Okay. So there are some stations, I think, which might need some love. Yep, we can upgrade that one, but for the most part, I've done everything there. That's good. So how are we doing on this? We have 110 days remaining. The station around the home planet is in good shape. Yeah, we have, like, just the ability to build ridiculous amounts of defensive platforms.
Research complete.
Okay, naval capacity plus 30. It's probably a good idea for me to begin increasing that as much as I can. So let's do that. Yeah, the Arimathian regime is like such a thorn in my side right now. I have yet to take control of Yonuk's Maw.
Accretion complete.
Yeah, the Sildaron Authority has actually taken control of a number of systems close to me. I might just have to go to war with them directly. Because I don't think they're... They are actually federated. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Wow, that's a massive federation. So it's almost like this game is ready for me to become the Crisis. We're already doing it. We're locked in. But this is a very, like, joined together galaxy. But hey, that'll just make it more interesting for me, so... Let's go ahead and do some additional mineral production because that appears to be necessary. Mega Shipyard core. The core of the Mega Shipyard has been put in place. All that remains is to add are the vast ship construction belts. Okay, do that, please. Holy crap. Also, just the sheer amount of extra unity per turn that we're generating. It's pretty substantial.
Construction complete.
Let's see. I really don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I don't have any more living metal. Okay, I do have these now. I forgot I had these. So it does mean shutting down some of these. So I'm going to shut down the Improved Energy Initiative. Forge subsidies are coming in pretty handy. The mining subsidies are absolutely coming in handy. So I don't want to shut those down yet. This is interesting. This is a lot. I need to see how much extra I have exactly. Because I may not have a choice. I'm running a lot of these right now. In particular, I'm running two of the big ones. Yeah. Forge subsidies and mining subsidies. I mean, I'd rather have... Yeah, I'm going to turn off forge subsidies. It's going to hurt a little bit. Let's see how much this drops us from 586 down to what?
Ships upgrade.
Okay, that's actually not that bad, and we get a lot of energy back for it. And now we have room to do this. So, we can improve our naval capacity by 20% and have 20% less ship upkeep. We can have omnifarious acquisition, which would almost be a better thing to do than just the mining subsidies we're doing right now. Architectural Renaissance. Megastructure build speed will be 50% improved. Planetary build speed will be 100%. Also, scientific revolution is always a good one, but I feel like technology-wise we're in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I want... Fortress Proclamation would be a good thing to do right now, because we have a lot of those to build. But then again, Architectural Renaissance. Yeah, we're going to go that route, because the ability to build additional megastructures... Alright, so we can build a quantum catapult. We can also build a science nexus, which I haven't started yet. So the science nexus, I think I would like to build... Let's go ahead and get it started, because we need to be building a science nexus. We need to have as much research production as possible so that we can continue to improve with the endgame technologies. So we're going to get that started. And let's see, we have... Let's do 2 ion cannons. Okay, and build a few more of those. We don't have a ton of extra alloys right now. Okay. Okay, we have some of our planets that need some additional love. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, alloy production might be a good idea on that world, at least. Gateway construction, perfect timing. All right, energy weapon attack speed is probably good. Autonomous ship intellects. That's interesting. Why is this not listed as a rare, as a red technology anymore? I guess I'll go ahead and do this because it's not showing as dangerous anymore. Maybe because we're the crisis? Is that why? So remember, we can destroy empires, destroy enemy ships, destroy star bases, purge or assimilate pops, destroy worlds, conquer worlds, vassalize empires, retain vassals, perform disruptive operations. So one thing I could do is I could just say to the Arimathian that, like, you're going to be our vassals now. But it doesn't look like, because of the distance between our empires, doesn't look like that's really going to be an option. Let's see how long this has to go. 121 months remaining, so still a good amount of time. About 10 years. It'll be right around the turn of the century, a little bit before. What can you offer us? No, I don't want a caravan destroyer. Go away. I'm not interested, Caravanneers. So, the thing that I'm kind of curious about is destroying empires, will that give us menace? So we currently have 20 menace. Not sure how we even got 20. What do we need in order to reach this? 1,000 menace. Okay. Through hard work and experience, Governor Red Fruit has developed new skills. They can clear blockers faster. All right, great. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Potential cells identified. Commence operations. Yeah, let's get it done.
Construction complete.
So So this should free up an envoy. Sleeper cells established. Now, does that automatically free up the envoy? I don't think it has in the past. Yeah, it doesn't automatically free up the envoy. So what I need to do... Who was I going to spy on? I need to spy on the Sildaron Authority. I don't think I have a spy with them. Yes, I do, actually. Okay. So let me go ahead and gather information there. Need to find out more information about them. Who else can I spy on? Yeah, the Tharboretan Syndicate, I think, is the most obvious one. So we'll go ahead and just reassign you. So is there any indication at all that I have sleeper cells? Let me look at this. Where's the Jessenax? Jessenax Star Pack. They're right here. Yeah, we have 100 intel on them. That's really interesting. Like, I don't see any visual indication on the screen at all, not even in the tooltips, that I have sleeper cells. You would think that they would have an icon to say, you have a network of sleeper cells here. I understand that, like... There we go. There we go. Sleeper cells. So it's in the tooltip here. Is it in the tooltip here? There it is. So we can see where there are sleeper cells present because they don't degrade the intelligence level. So we have full intelligence on that empire, which, let's see. Let's go ahead and prepare sleeper cells here too, because I want to free up some envoys. Has the polity of Abdera? I think we already did sleeper cells here, if I'm not mistaken. No, not yet. So let's launch that. The Vivisandian Empire? I think we did get an asset here. I think I would like to go ahead and go for another asset. I need to start doing a little bit more espionage, messing with people. Multiphasic force fields. Sildaron Authority. We may succeed or suffer operational setbacks depending on our somewhat relative technology level. Depending somewhat on our relative technology level. Okay. Alright, so this science ship can now... I think what I'll do is just have them support research around Rathlin. Let's do that. Alright, so gateway construction is done, by the way. So I can go ahead and build a gateway site. Let's build it next to the hyper relay. Makes a lot of sense. Build it right there. And then we'll have one in Omen. That makes a lot of sense to have these systems connected by gateway. Why can I not build a gateway? Because I don't have the frickin' alloys. Let's buy some. Now I've got them. Fancy that. Gateway sites. Again, we're going to keep it near the hyper relay. And then we can continue to build them. I can sell off some of these excess minerals that I have. Buy some alloys. Alright, we still need 800 more. Alright, so another good location to have a gateway would be... excuse me? What are you talking... I'm lacking... Are you kidding me? Lacking 50 alloys. I thought I had enough. Alright. Yeah, let's build it here. So now we have a gateway in the terminal egress system. Wait, no, that's not... No. Build it here. I selected Soteria by mistake. Okay, we're about 30 minutes into this episode. We've got some gateways underway. Let's take a look at our planets really quick. Yep, we have some opportunities to increase... Let's see. Yeah, alloy production is a good idea. Again, we took a slight hit in our alloy production. So we can start reversing that by building some additional jobs into place. But we have this integration happening here, and I think that by destroying that empire, by integrating them completely, that should count, I would think. If it doesn't, I'll be disappointed. Okay. We have gathered some information on the Sildaron Authority. Spy Network is continuing to gain. Okay, so we're acquiring an asset on potential targets, and it looks like someone has established a claim. The Kelazon Enlightened Kingdom has laid claim to the Theris system. Wait. There are vassals. Excuse me. You can't lay claim to that system. I'm integrating you right now. Sorry. Let's check their loyalty. Yeah. It's showing that they're disloyal, which is weird to me, because I didn't think their loyalty had gone that low. But, okay. So we're preparing sleeper cells on the polity of Abdera. We can acknowledge that. How are we doing on the megastructure here? 337 days remaining. Tell you what, before I end the episode, let's go ahead and let that finish up. It's one more year of gameplay. Okay, sleeper cells being established in the human empire. Because that's going to be our final ascension perk. And the ability to build Dyson spheres. The ability to build matter decompressors. All of that. Alright, so we have a new... Or we're about to have a new asset. So that should happen within the year. It's kind of interesting that I don't have any defense platforms built. Yeah. I don't have any defense platforms built on the homeworld. So we'll do a few, just to get it going. $200 days remaining. Confidence waivers. Oh, yes. Let us see what these insights may lead. So last time we got panicked operatives as a result of doing this. All right, this terraforming process has finally finished. That took a while. So let's go ahead and colonize you. This will be the planet of Newlands. Phosstane. Yeah, let's call it Phosstane. Unwavering insights. So this spy network has gained the Insightful Auxiliary Operatives modifier for 3 years. So we now have much more receptive. Oh, that's very nice. Wasn't expecting that at all. All right, commence operations. So we're preparing sleeper cells on the Human Alliance. Okay, and sleeper cells on the polity of Abdera. 163 days remaining. All right, the Human Alliance sleeper cells are done. All right, so I'll leave that particular spy master in place for now. Okay, so the sleeper cells on the polity of Abdera are done. So they're going to just kind of maintain our intelligence on that empire. What do we have here? What did they pass? Leveraged privateering? Oh, the Galactic Council's finally going to be formed. Finally. I'll support that, sure. Looks like we are once again the most influential empire. Leverage privateering. Diplomatic weight from economy. Naval capacity. Oh, yeah, that's the minus 10% to naval capacity, and we can see that on our planets. Let's see if there's... Yeah, we can do upgrades to... Oh, yeah, absolutely. These will give us more naval capacity as a consequence of doing this. I'll leave the game unpaused while I do this, so that we can get to the end of that particular upgrade that we're waiting on. Because we have a final ascension perk to add. Upgrade you. And you. Oh, and you. What can you offer us? Better not be a caravan destroyer. Dude, knock it off. I don't care. Commence operation. All right, we're going to acquire an asset on the Vivisandians. Again. Asset acquired. An influential Vivisandian professional. Nice. It's a scientist. That'll be handy for certain types of resources. You know, we have the Shroud Walkers here, and I've not talked to them at all. Tell us about travel via the Shroud. This will spawn a Shroud tunnel, providing passage to and from the Najaga system. Ooh, this would give us... What? So we could attack the Vivisandians directly by establishing that tunnel anytime we want? That's something useful to have in our back pocket. All right. 15 days remaining. I did not see that coming. There it is. Mega Shipyard online. The Mega Shipyard is now fully online. It can produce starships in unprecedented volume. Good. Pause. Ascension perk. Gimme that. Galactic Wonders. So this is going to give us access to ring worlds, matter decompressors, and Dyson spheres. Not going to be able to start building them just yet, but yeah, so there are gateway sites being built, and the Science Nexus site also being built in various systems. I'm going to stop this episode here because we've gone a little bit over time. In the next one, we are going to continue our integration of the Kelazon Enlightened Kingdom and then purge them completely. And then we're going to just start thinking about what we'll be able to do. Like, for instance, we could declare war on this empire here. It's hard to even tell who's in control of this space. There's so many wars happening. Look at this. This is the Tharboritan Syndicate. Yeah. And they currently don't have... I mean, they're running up against us, but they don't have any associations with anyone. So one thing I may do in the next episode is see what I can do to mess with them. Because we can declare war on them, and we can impose inclusion, or we can wipe them out. Just completely wipe them out. The trouble is, a number of their systems are held nearby by the Sildaron Authority. And the problem with that is that if I were to go in and start hitting the Sildaron Authority's fleets, I mean, first of all, we'd have to go to war with them as well. But if we were to go in and start damaging the Tharboritan Syndicate's fleets, then that almost guarantees that they'll lose the war, and then the Sildaron will control this territory. Whether or not they actually control it or they have different objectives, I don't know. I literally don't know. I might be able to see what their objectives are. Let's find out. All right, so it's a servitude campaign. They are basically trying to subjugate that empire. So we're pretty much going to have to go to war with them one way or the other, I would say. Yeah, because they're just, they're the biggest contenders that we have at the moment. So I'll have to keep a close eye on them. But we'll save that for the next episode because, again, this one's approaching 15 minutes overtime. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.